the 1st till the 31st. Boom, £85,000 in ad spend, 4,638 purchases at £18 and 42 pence below the KPI across the top of funnel and the remarketing. And have a look at the conversion rate here, 5.33% on the top of funnel, 8.34 on the remarketing. And have a look at the previous partners right here. So this was from 223, the one that we took over the account from. The conversion rate is between 1 till like 3%, right? So 2.5%, 3%. The year before, 222. What is it? The remarketing, obviously crazy conversion rate, but top of funnel 1.56, 3, 2, 0.9, 0.69, right? So very poor conversion rates. And as you can see, we scale up through December with a 5.56% conversion rate. And you might be thinking by yourself, well, that's an easy month. November, December, Q4, e-commerce is usually a very high performing month in e-commerce anyway. And I totally agree. We did get a little bit of luck because we're able to leverage a ton of the creatives from the past too. And with our own unique methods that I'm about to share with you as well, we were able to really scale up things quickly. We had a bit of wind in the sail. But usually January and February are the worser months, right? Because people buy a lot of stuff in November, December, and then they kind of like slow down. But let's have a look what happened in January and February. So we had January, we slowed down the ad spend a little bit, scaled down to 74K. CPA even improved to £17 and 48 pence. And then we have February. Boom, £50,000 in ad spend with a CPA of £15 and 30 pence. Even a much better result than in December, right? So, and as you can see, like this month alone in February, we literally outperformed the agency that we took over the account from, that were running the campaign from the 1st of January till the 30th of November. And the reason why I'm recording this video is because I get asked all the time, what's the difference? What's the difference between you and my in-house team? What's the difference between you and our current agency? Well, this is the difference for you right there. And now I want to actually share with you the most important part, right? Which is our 3-step helicopter strategy through which we scale up our clients' accounts. So how do we do this? First things first, I actually want to congratulate the client and give all the credit to the brand and the client itself, because they have gone through this very tough journey for many years of iterations, many years of perfecting the product. Right, so that has been a huge part of the success. Number one, you must have a killer product in order to succeed in e-commerce. That's first things first. Now, what we've done incredibly well is we've identified the bottleneck of the websites. And the first thing we've done is we redesigned the website. We helped the client consult and shared a few things on what we can improve, what we can remove in order to increase the conversion rate, right? From between 1 to 3% all the way to what you can see here, like 5-ish, right? So, because if you look at the journey as a whole, if we just do all-time view from the moment we started all the way till today, over £500,000 in managed. Let's just take December as well. Then we have it over, close to £600,000 in managed ad spend. 33,475 subscribers below the KPI of £20 purchase, right? So killer result. And the first thing that we've done is declutter the website and redesign. I want to share a really good example of this particular scenario. So here we've got a brand that is called Hepshiva. They're selling black seed supplements. It's a phenomenal product. We've got it all in stores here in Australia, but what they don't do really well is, especially if you look at mobile, reviews here, get 10% off, rewards, chat with us. It's a very buggy, very kind of like annoying website to navigate through. and they even have the frequently bought together right there, right? So there's like spelling mistakes, or not spelling mistakes. It's like there's like a bit of an issue with the coding as well that's happening when you scroll through the mobile, and this all contributes to poor converting website, right? So by simply removing a lot of the things that are happening here, which is something that the Udi does very well, which is a 500 million plus in total sales, revenue generated store also here, actually from Australia. They're doing this incredibly well. As you can see, their navigation is super clean, super sharp. It's just, you can see exactly what the product is. There's nothing crazy going on here. Add to cart, and you can simply purchase, go to checkout and purchase your product, right? So focus on simplicity. Try to remove all the obstacles in front of the customer. That will improve your conversion rates, and your advertising journey becomes incredibly easy moving forward if you do this very first step. And that's really what allowed us to scale. Secondly, ad copy, headline, and UGC creative split testing. I've got here in front of me a legendary campaign from David Ogilvy for the brand The Hathaway. They're selling this shirt right here, and this campaign lasted for like 18 years. And as an like e-com brand in itself, this brand existed for over 100 years. The Hathaway shirt, like you can check it up, right? And the way they've been advertising this in magazines back then is by constantly switching up the creative, headline, body copy. Right here you got another one, right? So a Bengal tiger here as well to mix things up. So, such a more exciting way to sell a shirt, right? Instead of having like just a standard white background and sell it in this way. Like, would you rather buy this shirt presented in such way, a guy with an eye patch, don't ask me why, he has a Bengal tiger, right? Beautiful shirt. Would you rather buy this shirt for £60 or $60? Or would you rather go to Kmart and buy like a standard white shirt for like $10? Right? This is more branded, right? Like this is way more exciting. And that's exactly what you want to do. You want to test a ton of UGC creatives, a ton of ad copy and headline variation, especially for this particular product and across e-commerce as a whole, a lot of urgency as well. Hey, here's a discount code. Hey, here's a sweet deal. Here's free shipping. You want to add urgency because otherwise people just don't take action. So that's step number one, conversion rate. Number 2 was the creative split testing. Number 3 is our proprietary helicopter strategy to scale up ad accounts from 0 to 100, 200K a month in monthly ad spend. Pilot license must be present at all times when you're doing this strategy, or you can ask us in order to supervise you, right? So here is the quick example right here. We're always starting with £50, $50 a day, whatever the currency is in the account. And then what we're doing is we're testing the creatives that I've just mentioned. Have a batch of headlines, have a batch of body copies, have a batch of content, and mix it all up and see what it does on very broad audiences. That's step number 1, right? Then we're testing on £50, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. As you can see, sometimes we launch things and it goes to £37, which is not ideal at all, right? You don't want to get those type of results. So then we obviously cut it down. Or sometimes what happens is initially it starts performing, but then the ad set drops off. So that's not a true winning ad set behavior that we like to see. When you have a true winner, it's an ad set that can perform for almost a year, same ad creative, same audience, and it just keep performing under the KPI. Those are the unicorn campaigns and ad sets we look for. And then we simply scale them up vertically. We go from £50 to 100 to 200 pounds. And that's how we rock and roll. That's how you see 100 and 200 pounds spread across the ad sets. That's called vertical scaling. So you increase the budget on existing campaigns and ad sets. Another way of scaling is simply scaling by duplication. Here we simply press duplicate. You duplicate it 5 times. You schedule it at midnight for the very next day, and you let it run. You let it run, and then you analyze the results. Which ones did good results, which ones didn't perform that well, and then you cut them out. You keep the winners, cut the losers, and that's the whole game. So on a weekly, bi-weekly basis, you want to inject the copy, headline, and creative, and keep testing things as a smaller budget. If it works, you scale them up by either duplicating it or scaling it vertically. So it's as simple as is. I would love to make you an awesome offer as well, because at the moment we are looking for a few more partners in the e-com space, in the low ticket space, to help you guys get a really solid return on ad spend, low CPA, as demonstrated here, over £600,000 in ad spend. We would love to do completely free, no obligation ad account audit. You get audited on the conversion rates, your landing pages, your ad copy, everything is going to be included. A full audit, it's no obligation, there's no crazy sales pitch, and it's for free. We're going to do it for a limited amount of time. We used to charge a lot of money for those audits in the past. So in the description down below, you can find a link for you to schedule in, apply, and we would love to see you on the other side. Right? Time is money. We can save you both. In the description down below, click the link to apply for a free ad account audit. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.